Welcome, Taurus, to your April reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you over this month. Taurus, I'm going to start off by pulling your two main oracle cards. This is going to give us the main energies coming through for you this month. What I will do then is I will clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Taurus, I'm going to start off by pulling all your tarot cards so that we can get a nice overview of what the month is bringing in. We will start off by looking at the first row as the area you should focus on. The second row is going to be your challenges, if any. The third row is the unexpected energy coming in, and finally the fourth row is the possible outcome of the month. So I will just now get your clarifiers and then we are going to see what is coming in for you, Taurus. Taurus, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The first core energy coming through for you is number 38, remembrance. And the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything we have gone through as a soul in a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So, my dear Taurus, something is going to come up this month that you have a memory of, something you have experienced and gained wisdom through this experience. And now you're going to be asked to take this wisdom and implement it in some situation. The next message you have is number 42, chop wood. And chop wood is an interesting energy, Taurus, because it's asking you to pay attention to your day-to-day activities. There is something about paying attention to the small stuff as we work towards the bigger picture. It's the energy, my dear Taurus, of being present for every moment of your life and not just focusing on the big picture. When this happens, then I'll feel good. When that person appears, then I'll be able to do this and to do that. With chopped wood, it's the energy of come down now, be in the moment, be present, and focus on everything you are doing. Right, we are going to start off over here with what you should focus on this month, and we have Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Taurus, you are presenting here as Queen of Cups. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Cups we are speaking about. Now, Queen of Cups is a very emotionally grounded, wise and mature queen. This is the queen, my dearest Taurus, who learns from experience. She looks back at her hard times. She looks back at her challenges. She sees what she has learned. She sees what she has gained. And she takes this experience with her as she moves through her present life and makes her future plans. Now, what is very nice to see, Taurus, is that in April, I feel you've got very nice new energy coming in for you with Page of Wands. This could be, Taurus, that you've got a new idea to do something. This could be an idea to move, an idea to travel, an idea to renovate your home, an idea to join a new activity group. Taurus, it could be anything. But what is at the core of whatever it is your wisdom, my dear Taurus. I will just give you a very simple example of what I'm seeing here, Taurus. Say perhaps you are not connecting with your friendship circle like you had in the past. Perhaps you have changed, you have gone through life lessons and challenges, you've grown, you've expanded, you've worked on yourself, and now you have a very different view to life than your social circle. And you find yourself in your social circle feeling quite isolated. People don't have the same opinions and the same thoughts as you, and you're finding it quite limiting. This is the energy of you now coming up with an idea of how you are going to now meet new people. People who are on the same wavelength as you, who have the same outlook to life, who have the same interest to you. And this now, Taurus, would be the energy of doing the research, of looking to see if there are groups who have the same interest as you. It could be looking for yoga groups, meditation groups, wellness retreats, anywhere where you would connect to people who are on the same wavelength as you. So it's a very nice energy. Now, Taurus, I've given you the very simple example of meeting new friends, but this could have something to do with moving. If you feel you have outgrown your home, or you simply don't feel as good in your neighborhood anymore, and you know it's time to move, this is the energy now of researching to see where you want to live. What kind of a neighborhood, what kind of a community. This could be something at work. If you're feeling like you have outgrown your job and you want to try something completely new, same sort of thing, Taurus. You're going to do the research so that you can bring this new energy that reflects who you are now and where you are now. Now, my dear Taurus, let's see what your challenges, if any, are. And we have Strength and the King of Wands. What I'm seeing here, Taurus, there is somebody coming through this month presenting as King of Wands. Now, once again, this could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands we are speaking about. Now, King of Wands is a very dynamic king, my dear Taurus. This person has a dynamic personality. When they walk in a room, everybody turns to look at them. They know how to speak to people. They know how to get the best out of people. They've got great ideas. They've usually got a very strong presence. Now, very interestingly, you are going to come across our King of Wands in some aspect of your life, which could be in a social scenario, it could be in a romantic scenario, it could be somebody at work, somebody in your family. You're being asked to stand up, my dear Taurus, and meet them with the same strength, not to play it small when it comes to our King of Wands. Because as I mentioned, this is a very strong energy. And you know, Taurus, when somebody is so strong, they're used to getting their own way. Now, your challenge this month is to meet our King of Wands with your strength. And this is not an energy just because of. It's the energy of standing up for yourself. It's the energy of not giving in, not just going with the flow because you don't want to rock the boat. This is the month, my dear Taurus, where you are going to channel that inner lion or lioness within you, and just in your beautiful, strong Taurus way, stand up to our King of Wands and let them know how you feel and what you want. This, for example, could be a friend, Taurus. And it's the friend who is the loudest, the friend who's got that great laugh and that great personality, the friend that always gets their own way, someone you really love, but somewhere this month you're not going to let this particular friend get their own way. And like I said, you're not doing it to make a point. You're doing it, my dear Taurus, because something comes up this month where you feel you've got to stand up and state what you feel. This could be your friend coming up with a certain idea, say, to go away for a weekend, and they choose a venue. And for some reason, my dear Taurus, you really don't want to go to this particular venue. It could be that you've been there before and you had a bad experience, or it could just be you want something else. You want what you want. This is the month you are going to stand up to our King of Wands and say, no, I would prefer that we look at something else. Now, this is a very basic example, This, my dear Taurus, could be your colleague at work who is very dynamic and always the one who says where, when and how. And then something happens this month where you feel very strongly about something that they have now made a decision on. And you stand up and you say, actually, I don't agree. I think we should look at another option, another plan. Of course, Taurus, this will come through very differently for everybody, but your challenge is to really harness that lion or lioness deep inside of you and stand up to our King of Wands. My dear Taurus, I do feel that when you stand up and you just state very calmly and eloquently how you feel and what you want, I feel our King of Wands is going to listen to you. So this is what we're seeing with your challenge, my dear Taurus. Now let us move on and see what the unexpected energy is. And we have the Empress and Judgment. Now, my dear Taurus, this energy of the Empress and Judgment could very well be connected to what you should focus on and even in your challenges. Because we see that unexpectedly, when you honor you, my dear Taurus, when you listen to that wise oracle deep within you and you act on it, Taurus, you take bold steps, you verbalize how you feel, and you follow through on it, we see that unexpectedly you bring into your life, my dear Taurus, brand new experiences, opportunities, and people. This is our Empress energy. You actually give birth to the things you want to bring into your life. You bring in whatever this new energy is for you that now fits with who you are and what you want to see and accomplish. You bring in the energy of no longer being seen as the lamb, but rather as the lion or lioness, by just verbalizing and standing up for yourself. Unexpectedly, my dear Taurus, when you honor you, your life changes. And that makes perfect sense because you're not playing it small. You're not dimming your light. You're not afraid to rock the boat. You're just being true to who you are. Like I said over here, my dear Taurus, you're not standing up just for the sake of being heard. No, you're standing up because of something that resonates deep within you. And when you come from such a deep, authentic place, my gosh, my dear Taurus, things are going to change. Things are going to take on a whole new format. I see a wonderful rebirth coming in here for you. Let's see what the possible outcome is, and we have the Sun and the Three of Cups. Taurus, your rebirth that you are bringing about is going to bring in the most incredible results for you. We are told so beautifully that you are going to bring in the right people at the right time. So whether this is that new friendship circle that you're looking for, or whether it is your existing soul tribe standing by you, cheering you on as you make this beautiful change, my dear Taurus, you are going to be loved, guided and supported as you make your way through this month. And then, my dear Taurus, you have the Sun. Please look at this card. This is how you are going to be feeling at the end of the month. You are going to have this energy of embracing all the wonder and good things that you are now going to be experiencing. The Sun, my dear Taurus, is the happiest and the most positive energy we see in the tarot. You are going to feel the results, my dear Taurus, of your actions. And you're going to be able to bask in the beautiful energy of what the Sun represents to you. Right, let's move on and see what your spirit animal is this month. Right, let us see now what Taurus's spirit animal is for this month, please. And you have number 17, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. The number 17 is your lucky number this month. Any combination or variation of the numbers 1 and 7, please consider very auspicious. The crow is your spirit animal, so wherever the crow comes up, this too is a blessed sign. And your message is co-create with Spirit. And this, my dear Taurus, is the message of bringing Spirit into whatever you are doing this month. And how you bring Spirit in will be entirely up to you. Do what is easy, do what is natural. It could be through prayer, rituals, meditations, visualizations, journaling, channeling, whatever it is, my dear Taurus. We are being told when you include Spirit in what you are doing, you're going to get that beautiful added support, love and guidance. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I'm sending you all so much love.